Ladies and gentlemen, this is day number 15 of Autodesk Fusion. Today we're going to be working on ellipses and slots. Now what I'm going to do first is talk about what this piece is. This is a CNC clamp, often seen on most CNC machines to help hold down the material. Instead of making these teeth out of triangles, I'm going to do it out of ellipses. That way I'm just making sure this video has ellipses and slots in them. So I'm going to create a new sketch, and then on that side profile of those clamps, it usually has some sort of circular base, and then it comes off straight, and then, whoop, I meant to hit line, let's go back and fix that. Comes off at a straight off angle, and then tapers downwards just a little bit, and then comes all the way back. Now, to give it a little bit of some teeth, but maybe not teeth that would be marring the material, what we're going to do is I'm just going to draw a very, very, very small ellipse as my tooth. And so let's do this. Okay. So what did I do there? I drew the center of my ellipse, then I drew my large focus, and then I widened out to my smaller focus. What I'm going to do here actually now is I'm going to trim half of that ellipse because I don't need all of it when I'm making my teeth. But I am going to use something I used earlier, and that's rectangular pattern, but you see I'm a little bit of an angle, and so I'm going to have to do a little bit of an interesting setting here. So under a rectangular pattern, you can also choose, I chose my object as half my ellipse. The direction is going to be something that is perpendicular or parallel to the direction I want to go. So I went ahead and clicked on this far line on the right side. That way I can just go ahead and go all the way down. And then the amount of times I want to repeat that until I get a comfortable number. And let's just keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. And that looks good. So now what I'm going to do, just make it easier on myself, I'm going to go ahead and trim all of these gaps. Oh, trimmed the wrong piece there. Let's try that again. Trim. There we go. The purple highlighted section is previewing what I'm going to trim. And so I'm just going to make my way all the way down and trim these pieces. And there we go. We know I haven't messed up my sketch so far because that infill area is denoted as one solid piece of geometry. And so if I were to trim a piece, like let's say right here, now even if I don't know where that piece is missing, I can now know for sure if I were to try to extrude this or do some sort of evolve feature, something wouldn't work. So when you are using your extrude commands or anything similar, make sure that the inside area has that light blue shade to it. So now I'm going to go ahead and extrude this. And let's go ahead and extrude it some distance inwards. That looks about right. Hit enter and then call it done. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use the slot feature to create that guiding line for the bolt, which allows you to easily interchange your clamp. So I'm going to just very briefly click on the two focuses of my slot, and then I'm able to, just similar to the ellipse, I'm able to change that width. And so you want it to be whatever, you know that your bolt head is not going to slip through, but that the bolt itself can slide easily up and down on. So I'm going to go ahead and hit finish sketch. Extrude these. Oh, I'll try that again. Apparently I clicked something it didn't like. So finish sketch. And let's go ahead and extrude that and that. There we go. Going to pull it downwards, make it a cut. Click OK, and we are done. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that will be it. We've made a CNC clamp using mostly just the ellipse and the slot command. All right, guys, that'll be it for this video, and I'll see you in the next one.